A new wave of Epstein-related document headlines is spreading fast online, and this time Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's names are being mentioned in the same breath as the controversy. But what's really behind these claims, and why are experts warning viewers not to jump to conclusions? If you're fascinated by the untold stories of the British royal family, the decisions that shape the monarchy, and the complex dynamics behind the crown, then you absolutely need to be subscribed to Crown Desk. Hit that subscribe button now, because we're uncovering insights you won't find anywhere else. Let's dive in. Over the past few years, the release of court records and archived materials connected to Jeffrey Epstein has created repeated waves of public reaction. Each time new documents are unsealed or circulated, social media fills with name lists, screenshots, and bold claims. But one critical rule often gets lost in the noise. Appearing in a document is not the same thing as being accused, and it is definitely not the same thing as being guilty. In the latest round of online discussion, posts and secondary articles have suggested that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle appear in what is being called the Epstein files. That phrase sounds official and singular, but in reality, there is no single master file by that title. Instead, there are multiple batches of court exhibits, depositions, emails, and reference materials released across different cases and years. When articles compress all of that into one dramatic label, it can create a misleading sense of certainty and unity. So where do Harry and Meghan fit into this narrative? According to the reports circulating, their names appear indirectly, not as subjects of allegations, but in connection with a prank call incident involving well-known Russian pranksters who have previously impersonated public figures. These pranksters, who have targeted presidents, ministers, and celebrities, allegedly referenced royal figures during impersonation calls. That is a very different category of appearance than being named in testimony, logs, or accusations. It's contextual mention, not misconduct evidence, and that distinction matters. There are currently no verified court findings, charges, or formal allegations tying Prince Harry or Meghan Markle to Epstein-related criminal conduct. No reputable court summary or major investigative outlet has established such a link. In high-noise information cycles, indirect mentions can easily be reframed online as direct implication. That is exactly where viewer caution is needed. At the same time, renewed reporting around Epstein-related materials has also brought Prince Andrew back into the discussion, once again placing pressure on the royal institution more broadly. Multiple major outlets have confirmed that UK authorities are assessing certain allegations connected to Andrew's past associations. Assessment, however, is not prosecution. It means material is being reviewed to determine whether further steps are justified. In that context, Buckingham Palace has been widely reported as saying that King Charles would support police if they requested cooperation in relation to Andrew-related matters. That statement is procedural and conditional, but symbolically important. It signals institutional willingness to cooperate with lawful inquiry rather than obstruct it. Some articles bundle these separate threads together: Harry and Meghan mentions, prank call references, Andrew investigation assessment, and King Charles cooperation language into one sweeping narrative. But when you separate them, the picture becomes clearer and more grounded. Thread 1. Document releases and social media name circulation, high noise, mixed accuracy. Thread 2. Indirect references tied to prank call transcripts, contextual, not accusatory. Thread 3. Andrew-related allegations under police assessment, verified procedural fact. Thread 4. Palace cooperation stance, widely reported and credible. When combined without careful framing, these threads can create a false impression of shared implication. When examined individually, they tell very different stories. What many royal analysts believe is that we are now in an era where archival transparency produces recurring reputation shocks. Old communications, references, and contact traces are resurfacing years later under modern scrutiny.
That does not automatically convert mention into misconduct, but it does keep public figures under a longer historical lens than ever before. There is also a media literacy lesson here. Sensational phrasing, named in files, appears in records, listed in documents, can sound accusatory even when the underlying reference is minor or incidental. Responsible reporting explains the nature of the reference. Irresponsible reporting lets the ambiguity do the drama of drama. For viewers following royal news, the key takeaway is disciplined interpretation. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are being mentioned in circulating coverage, but not as accused parties. Prince Andrew remains the only royal figure tied to verified investigative assessment in this context. King Charles's reported position is one of conditional cooperation with authorities. Each of those points stands, but they are not the same claim. And as more document archives continue to surface, one question will keep returning. In a world where every historical reference can become tomorrow's headline, how do we separate real implication from recycled noise? Share your view in the comments. If you found this breakdown helpful, like the video, turn on notifications, and watch our related deep dive on how document releases reshape royal narratives. Join the Crown Desk community, and we'll see you in the next report.